New details tonight about the shooting that happened in Holmes County yesterday afternoon, killing 2 people. And we're going to show you a Facebook Live video from one of the victims yesterday. You can see the 2 females arguing at a home on Emory Road just outside of Durant. Moments later, shots were fired between the 2, leaving both 33-year-old Carissa Job and 24-year-old Tia Tanuna Day dead.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, did y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely marvelous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Mississippi by way of Holmes County. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Mississippi. Everybody in Holmes County. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep those stories coming. Now, before I start this video, I want to ask you all, for those who have already seen the video on Facebook, and like I said previously, no, I cannot show anybody getting killed, but the link is in the description below, so you all go check it out. So if you have not seen that video, please go check that video out and let me know what you think about it, because it's very heartbreaking what took place at this residence off of Emory Road, off Highway 19 in Holmes County, for those who know about this area. Now, what really troubles me also about this whole story is that, look, all of this could have easily been prevented. Now, before I start this story also, I want to ask you all a question. After seeing the video, for those who've seen it, do you think this woman, the one that killed these 2 other ladies, and she goes by the name of Jada, I'm not sure if her last name is Jada Powell or Jada L. Louise, but do you think this woman, the one that killed these 2 women, do you think that she was justified in shooting these women down like that? Because clearly, I'm going to give my opinion right now. I'm going to let you know what I think about the whole situation. After reviewing the video and seeing it about 10, 20, 30 times, it's not justified in my book. Now, look, true enough, nobody want nobody coming to their home. I understand that. Now, true enough, nobody want nobody coming to their house and also sitting on their vehicles being very disrespectful. I understand that. Now, let's go back a little bit. Now, this beef allegedly between these 3 women, and these 3 women happen to be cousins. Now, I'm not sure if they're first cousins or second cousins, but these 3 individuals are cousins or whatnot. That's a sad situation. You would think that family, you could work it out. But this goes to show you why they have the old saying, family would do you worse than a stranger would. Family will hurt you worse than a lot of other people in this life would. But one thing about being family is this right here, is that, look, you would think by you being kin to each other that, you know, you can kind of like let things go. Or you would think that another family member, which it happened to be other family members there, Jada mom was there, also the lady that was saying, get off my truck or whatnot. That was Jada mom telling, I think the lady's name was Tatiana, the one that got killed. She was telling her to get off her truck. Now, true enough, Jada mom could have de-escalated this whole situation. Number one, when you seen your daughter walk outside with that gun, you should have at least told her to put that gun up. Now, think about this. Now, you might be saying, but Trey, they came over there to fight this woman in her own yard. I wouldn't put my gun up. I understand that. I understand that. But let's just say if it was my 2 cousins, they pulled up in my front yard trying to fight me, talking mess because of some mess off of Facebook, or just some mess they heard or whatever. It don't matter where it came from. The point is, you have my residence. And now, true enough, you have to take things into consideration, because it's not like these 2 individuals that pulled up in Jada yard are strangers. You get what I'm saying? These are her cousins. So it's not like she did not know these people. And as a matter of fact, the light-skinned one named Carissa, I think she just got through doing her hair just last month recently, because Carissa had gave her a shout out on Facebook, basically applauding Jada for doing her hair, even though she spelled her name backwards. So as you can see, these individuals not strangers to each other. They knew each other very well. They were cousins. And really, I think they were very close. Now, how did they fall out and why they fall out? I really don't know about that part. But what's really even more troubling is the fact that even though this woman, Jada, has been in police custody for a few days, she has not yet been charged with a crime, as if I know yet. Now, if y'all know anything different, please let me know in the comment section or email me. So the police are saying that this shooting could be a cause for self-defense, even though the video shows things very differently. Now, I'm going to say this also, is this right here, is that I hate the fact that these 2 individuals lost their life. But one thing you don't do, you don't go to somebody's house trying to fight them, and you don't go there trying to disrespect their property, no matter if they're your cousin, best friend, auntie, or uncle. We understand that part right there. But at the same time, like Tatiana, she brought her 2 kids over there. She have a son and a daughter. Now, think about this. You bring your children there. Why would you bring your child just to come watch you fight or, you know, be in some mess or whatnot? I mean, true enough, you shouldn't even left your home. You should have stayed at home. But guess what? You would still be alive. Now, what's really more important? You arguing with somebody that's your family member, or trying to impress some people on Facebook, or staying alive to be a mom to your children? I think the last choice would be the best option to do. Stay home and be a mom to your children. The hell with some of these people, because sometimes, you know, you have to think is this really worth it? Because you never know what the other person is going to be doing. Now, the person that you see stand on the side of the vehicle that's not sitting on the hood, that's Carissa. So I don't know if both of them was on Facebook Live, but I knew one of them was on Facebook Live. Now, you all maybe can tell me if both of them was on Facebook Live. But as the video starts, you hear a woman yell out, "We don't
Facebook, we don't internet thug."
Facebook thug." Now we pull up. And one thing about pulling up, guess what? You never know what you're pulling up to. Stop pulling up at people's houses. Now that was Carissa basically telling Jada that they don't Facebook thug, they pull up on people. Now I'm not sure if somebody ever asked you to pull up on them, or you said you're gonna pull up on somebody, or give me your location. That's another thing they use. Give me your location. Stop doing that, because guess what? You're only giving people time to prepare to kill you. And let's think about it, people. Why would you tell somebody to give me your location, or I'm going to pull up? You give them time to prepare to do something to you or whatnot. The best thing to do is, number one, don't even live that type of life. Don't even involve yourself in none of this. But just say if you got to. If you got to, don't say a damn thing. Just handle your damn business if it means that much to you, and see how far they get you. Now, I'm going to say this also, is the fact that, back to the self-defense thing, 'cause that's really the point that really troubles me more than anything, and also the fact that this woman was killed in front of her children. Now, before the shooting even started, Jada's mom was telling Tatiana to get off her car. And true enough, this woman was down bad for sitting on this woman's car. True enough. We understand that part. But at what point do you need a gun? Because now time did these two women approach their residence, their house, their trailer, or whatnot. Not any time that these two women try to open up that door and walk inside this trailer. But yes, indeed, they was trespassing because they was on their property. We understand that part. We talking about self-defense. So let's just say if you walk outside your home because somebody in your front yard, put yourself in Jada's shoes or whatnot. Just say if two individuals, whether your cousins or a stranger, just say if they're sitting on your vehicle, you walk outside your home and you tell them to get off your vehicle. And they don't want to get off your vehicle, they don't want to leave your yard or whatnot, and you have a weapon in your hand, and clearly you can see they have no weapon. Now, ask yourself this right here. How many shots will it take to scare somebody? And also, the whole goal of self-defense is to neutralize the situation or whatnot, to make sure that you're no longer in danger. You cannot be the aggressor if you're trying to claim self-defense, because you're no longer defending yourself. You are the aggressor now. So as you can see, when the first shot rang out, it hit Titi, it hit Tatiana. That was one shot. As soon as that first shot rang out, Carissa turned around and tried to take off running. And that's when more shots rang out. And as you can see, the females were trying to run. Now, one of them died at the scene, and one of them died on her way to the hospital or whatnot. Sad situation. Now, the moment you start hearing all these gunshots, it's no longer self-defense, because now, even though these women were wrong, guess what? You are the aggressor, because you're chasing them, shooting after them. Think about it. You get what I'm saying? Because they did not brandish a gun at you. They did not have a knife at your throat or a knife in their hand. They had no weapons other than their damn cell phones, trying to impress people on Facebook Live who don't give a damn about them. Because you can go to their Facebook page. I know to Tatiana and her family also need to make that page private or try to get it deleted, because people on there just joking and laughing at this woman. If you're standing in your front yard and you're arguing with somebody, and true enough, they are trespassing, they have no business on your property, but guess what? You have to take things into proper consideration. At least that's what the judge and them going to do when it's time to go to court, because you want to make sure that you're always in the right. But like I said, I understand, shooting in the air, and I understand if you may have to shoot a person at least one time, but after you shoot somebody one time and you see they're no longer a threat, they're no longer causing a problem, they're basically fleeing for their life, you cannot then chase behind that person, because then you become the aggressor. And that's what the grand jury is going to say. That's what the district attorney is going to say once they properly review the whole damn video, if they happen to look at it. Because I don't know what's wrong with Mississippi and the people there with this Facebook Live stuff. I just did a video just a few weeks ago about the woman killing her husband on Facebook Live. What is it with people going on Facebook Live to impress strangers, put them all in your business, and guess what? And watch somebody die. And guess what? And life goes on the next day, because these people, the only thing they're going to do is talk about it, laugh about it, joke about it. Some may cry, and guess what? Another day is gone. And guess what? You're the one that loses in the end. Now, the biggest loser in this situation, other than the two victims that lost their life, is the children. And also their relatives, their family members, and friends also. And like I told you all earlier in the video, it's not like these three individuals were strangers or whatnot. These people were related. They knew each other. It should never be that serious. It should never come to that between family members where you go get a gun or where you go to your family member house and disrespecting them or whatnot, because really you just put it on a show for Facebook. But at the same time, when you sit up here telling people that you don't Facebook thug, you pull up, you're doing nothing but digging a ditch for yourself, as you all can see. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't understand why folks sit up here and think that they have to prove something to the world. Guess what? You're not going to live long doing that. The best thing to do is to humble yourself. Look here, you know how old people grow old? Making good decisions. Because trust me, if a lot of them was pulling up on people and trying to be gangsters and everything, guess what? A lot of them wouldn't even live long enough to be old. So my advice to people today is this right here. Stop trying to impress people on Facebook Live. Look, if you have a problem with anybody, especially your family member now, we talking about family. If you have a problem with your family member, go to them in private. Or if you can't go to them in private, try to get another family member to mediate the situation. Try to get somebody else to talk to you all that's a part of the family, or somebody that's very close to y'all. Never should an individual go on Facebook Live, go to somebody's house, sit on their vehicle, disrespecting them, because now you're making them feel played. Now you're making them feel like they have to do something to you because you're making an ass of them. I understand that part right there. But like I said, the problem with the self-defense thing is this right here, is the fact that once the situation is neutralized, once the aggression is gone, once the person is no longer considered a threat, because they're no longer considered a threat if they're doing what? If they're fleeing for their life. You cannot then run behind the person and continue to shoot them and gun them down. Because remember, I said this right here. One died on the scene. And what's really so sad, I don't know if it was, I think it was Tatiana Titi. And her children was right there, her son and her daughter. She died saying she was sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It didn't sound like she was choking on her blood. A sad situation. I mean, you have to go listen to the video on Facebook to hear that part right there, because it's very graphic and disturbing. I don't want nobody to, try to report me to YouTube about that situation. But like I said, never ever should it come to this between family members. And true enough, I have a few problems with my family members also, even right now. But never will I go pull a gun on them. And I hope they feel the same about me. And if I do feel like one of them will harm me, guess what? I will stay away from them because I don't want to wind up in trouble. But if there ever comes a time with anybody, family or not, if I have to defend myself, I surely will. But guess what, though? Like I said earlier in the video, I put myself in that situation. If my two cousins come to my house trying to talk mess, yes, I'm going to whoop their ass in the front yard. But just in case I have a gun in my hand, guess what? If I have to shoot one of them, I would shoot one time. I would shoot enough to get them the hell away from me and call the police. I would not chase them through the yard or down the road, keep shooting at them, because now I am the one that's being the aggressor and it's no longer self-defense. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. And if there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And you all let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that Jada, the killer, is justified in the way that she shot these women, gunned these women down? Or do you think that it's not justified? You all let me know in the comment section. And you all stay safe. Look here, let me tell you something. The best rule to live by is live by the golden rule. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. And guess what? If you don't want nobody disrespecting you, or somebody shooting you, or somebody trying to fight you, you're not going to do it to anybody else, because you don't want nobody to do you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's time out for these gangs, because these games will get you killed. And guess what? When you try to go live on Facebook, you're giving the world nothing but a damn chance to see you wind up getting hurt or losing your life in these situations. So you all think about that today and learn to humble yourself, because everything is not worth you going overboard for it. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, before all this even take place, is it really worth it? Is it worth you losing your life, or losing your freedom, or losing a family member over something that could be easily resolved? And guess what? You live to fight another day when you use your head. Anyway, you all take care, and I'll see you soon. And guess what? I'm out.